This is where it gets dicey as you get older. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I know why I'm gonna have this. This is gonna be for napping when I just don't want to do anything. I can just sit here. Yeah, this is good. You kind of go full. Wonder if it's good on your stomach. I'm a stomach sleeper. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, this could be good. It's a little tight on my thighs though. I need a little more room if I was gonna lay on my back or my stomach. This could be good. This could be a good thing. Yeah. All right, what's up everyone? A couple of new Vyper products. And I was in here messing around in the garage, putting it together. I'm like, hold on, I got cameras, I might as well video this. So two things to add on, well, actually three to my current Vyper Arsenal for me, is the Fat Boy. We're gonna put that on in a minute. Put that on the Robust Steel Max. I also got the height adjustable, instead of having to thread it, it's the quick height adjustment. And I got this thing, which I think is pretty cool, which I saw at SEMA, which is the Vyper Creeper. I think that my use here in the studio, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, because I have the lift, generally I would lift the car all the way up. But there may be some instances I figured I'd get one here, set it up. Certainly, over the years I could have used something like this at my house when I had the car up on gorilla ramps all the time or jack stands. So I wanted to keep it here in the studio and see if I used it. But let's put it together and talk to you about what I'm seeing here, and then we'll roll around on the ground and look like idiots. So that's. I tend to be pretty good at that. So the first thing I did off camera is, when you get it, you have to thread or push the these rails through the really cool, whatever this sort of neoprene type low anti-skid material. Pretty awesome setup. I fell in love with this when I saw it at SEMA. All right, so we're gonna put our bolts through and our casters on. So let's see, what's the smartest thing to do here? I think it's probably going to be bolts, caps. Let's see, our casters are right there. Got our locks to put on. Let's get these out here. So these would go on first, I think. There's not a lot of real man-ness necessary in putting it together, but there's certainly a lot of real man in the design and the style of the Vyper stuff. That's for sure. This is a $595. Wait, how much is it? $595 or $565? Let me get that right. So I know you're crapping a brick right now. $550 for a creeper, but this is one of those things where you buy it one time and have it forever. Maybe in 15 years you'll need a replacement part or something like that. But this is one of those things where you buy it, use the heck out of it, keep it forever, and have a much better user experience. But this is not for this is not for you Harbor Freight bros. This stuff is built. I talk about this all the time. This is built to what it needs to be, not built to a price point. Now, price is always in consideration, because I'm sure they could make everything out of titanium, or you could spend an infinite amount of money on any product. But this Vyper stuff is built to a spec. And then they figure out, well, okay, what did it cost us to make? And we need to make a margin. And then what does that end up being? How much does that end up being? I like that. I always question making these assembly videos because, it's not freaking rocket science here. But I think if we're gonna make a video, it's good to see the product. Let's see, what do I got going here? Is it supposed to be this tight? Yeah, I guess it is. So let's put some of these bolts in. the nuts on. Somehow my thumb's already bleeding. I did it when I was trying to thread this angle, the angle through the fabric. So let me at least get these started here. So this is 6mm, 5mm, 3/16, 3/16. Kind of flatten it out so I can get these other side on. How much muscling am I going to have to do here? Just get this through on the back side. This. Come on. Just do it that way, just to get it started. I think they do have a wall mount for this. I think there's an accessory for it. All right, there we go. That's better. See, I use a little bit of real man ingenuity there to get that to line up. All right, so these should just tighten up simply. So we will have these in the store shortly. You can buy it from Vyper. I mean, it certainly helps me if you buy it from me. That's up to you. But these will be available on obsessedgarage.com. That one's not grabbing, so I think these are 13s. Okay, that's done. Let's put the casters on. So there's a couple of locks. I'm not sure why I would want a wheel lock. So I think it's an optional thing. Lower cast. Yeah, so they send a, you have the option to put the locking mechanism on, which I think I'm gonna skip. I can't see why I would want to lock this place. So we're going to just do the regular casters. So this big bolt here. And then I got our nut. See, to me, getting this stuff like this unassembled, like if I wasn't, doing this for a living, when I was just kind of, you know, we all get stuff here and there. I get stuff every single day now, but back in the day before I was doing this, testing products and selling products, like I didn't have the resources to get stuff every day. But to me, I've spent $550 on something like this. I'm waiting for UPS to show up. They come with the product or they show up with it and I get to put it together. I mean, that to me is life. That's living. It's just so much fun. And right now I'm kind of doing it out of obligation. I got freaking products sitting around everywhere, but I just imagine you getting this thing and be like, man, I really need a creeper. I've had this old Craftsman creeper for 25 years. And then I'm going to get this new Vyper thing. And then just this, it's the satisfaction of putting this together. I think that's the fun. That's the fun of working your face off in life, to be able to buy fancy stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only idiot who thinks that way, but it's certainly not lost on me, even though I get all these cool products. I get all this, everything that I could ever have dreamt of daily, it seems. There's a real benefit to the satisfaction of this kind of stuff, having it show up in the mail. So is this going to be SAE too? Let's see. Yep, it is. So these are 5/16. And then what size is this? 19. Yep. The other two on. This is it's quickly getting ranked up there in one of the worst videos I've ever made. I'm not screwing up or anything. I need to like bust a knuckle or something here. I did scratch that, but I didn't even catch that on camera. It's all right. We'll put. I'm gonna have it drop on the. Why don't I be freaking smart here and do one of this? I like didn't register that I could just turn this around and drop it on my M3 I'm trying to sell. Okay, let's do this smart way. There we go, just like that. And last one here. I'm gonna do with the frickin' bolt. Lost it. Haven't gone anywhere. How did I lose a bolt? Oh, it's right here. It's a freaking idiot. It's like losing your wallet when it's in your hand. I like how they also don't feel the need to send you a secret key, you know, like the secret keys of the Peloton dads that have their have every Allen key that's come with every piece of IKEA furniture they bought. Like they assume that you're going to have a 5/16 and a 19 millimeter wrench. You're not a baby. So not only do they have the audacity to charge you a bunch of money for this, they also make you use your own tools. I like that. Got the little caps. See, I'm not even reading the instructions. I'm just winging it. Oh, I might have to actually get a hammer too. Hope I wasn't supposed to put these on first, because I didn't. I probably should have. Little hammer here. Yeah, that's a pretty bold move here. Not providing you a hammer, Allen keys. That's a real, and $550. I can't believe it. Why would they do that to you? How dare they? And we'll see the comments of, I don't care how much money you have, I would never spend that much. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'll just not say what I was going to say there. All right, so let's put the headrest on, and we got ourselves a completed project. I didn't even break anything yet. So this guy, right through here. Yeah, this is pretty freaking sweet. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I know I want it. You know, that's not the working man's motto. That's the poser man's motto, and I like that motto. I like I'm using the tools in order to build a tool that I'm not going to use. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only time I use tools is to build other tools that I'm not going to use. It's a freaking dream. Yeah. Makes people crazy. Actually, I'm taller, so I need to go up. Yeah, what am I doing here? There's 3 holes here. I don't know why I was putting it on the bottom hole. I want to put it on the top. So there's 3 holes. See? So there's only 2 holes here. So we're going to do the taller version, not the shorter like I was doing. Yeah, I like that. Tell me how you really feel about that. The only time you use tools is to build other tools that you're not going to use. Well, yeah. Maybe I'm going to lay on what could I lay on this creeper to build another tool that I'm not going to use? Or cars, yeah. I'm going to use it on a car that I'm not really going to drive. Shoot. You got to have a sense of humor about this, people. Yeah, I guess you don't have to, but you should. It's a pretty stout headrest. These are 1 3/4 long bolts. Look at that. To go into a headrest, that's when you know it's legit. You know, I think this is, to me, super useful. This would be super useful for, like, you know, especially if you're working on trucks all the time, like the roll under like a F-150 or like the Raptor. I don't need to jack it up. I can just climb under it. What size are these? 10 millimeters. Hold on. Let me finish this. All right, so let's tighten this up. Oh, I hope I'm freaking tightening, not loosening. So I'll take this puppy. I think they have a wall bracket too. I gotta look on the site because I would want a bracket so I can just hang it up, not have to have it just laying around somewhere. Yeah, so I went to the full extension. I would think that's what I would want it. And then this thing can sit flat and then come up and be at an angle. Looks good. But I'm telling you, the leather, the stitching is just freaking awesome. I need to make a blue one to match my blue seat. There we go. All right, let's put our fat boy together and then we can roll around the garage and get you some rolling around montages. All right, so let's put the fat boy on. So this is 175 bucks, I believe. So it's basically an extension of the center stool. I don't know if it's necessary. It seemed really comfortable to me, when I tested at SEMA. And then the other thing we installed on here, so we took off, like I was saying earlier, we took the threaded post off. The advantage, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not, the advantage of the threaded post is you have the ability to lower the seat more. So this is at its lowest position, but it does give you the ability to raise it and lower it much quicker by just pulling the button or pulling the tab. But see, now the only disadvantage is, I lost probably 6 inches. So if I'm trying to like wash my wheels and stuff, I'm not going to use this stool for that. So I think if you have one, now I have the other one, the little, the other version of the stool that I'll probably use when I'm washing wheels. I'm not sure of using this and losing quite a bit of height adjustability. That's the one disadvantage of doing the height adjuster. All right, so let's put the fat boy on here. Let's see how this, let's just put this up here like this. That's not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna have to do it on the ground. I don't want to do that. All right, so how do I need to do this? So we have the back. Yeah, so we have to take the back and the base off in order to get this to go into position to be able to put the extensions on. So I'll have some more input on this over time as I'm utilizing the stool. I mean, it's a pretty expensive guess for you. For me, because we sell these things, I can justify that. But I'm not quite sure if I prefer having the quick height adjustment versus slower height adjustment, but have the ability to put the seat as low as possible. The only thing that this is nice, that's frustrating at times, when I'm using the threaded post, I'll lower it too low and then I'll catch my floor and scratch the crap out of my floor, because I generally didn't like to lock it down because I want to adjust the height periodically. So I guess it just depends on your preference. All right, so this is going to go here, but I've got to take these Torx bolts off first. Okay, take those off. So then, should be good. Let's put this on second. So let's put this on first. Oh, they got extended bolts? Yeah, so you need to put the extended bolts in. Yep. And actually, I think I used the extended bolts on the that thing, and I wasn't supposed, or this thing, I probably wasn't supposed to. Yeah.
Good, man.
Like that.
Oh yeah, you gotta look at it. It's quite the unit. Yeah.
That's good. I don't know why I didn't have that. I didn't build this thing, somebody else did. Why I didn't have that 5th bolt in. I hate working on the floor. Not as young as I used to be, Mike. Okay, all right. 20 minutes later, got that done. So then, those little guys, I don't think I need the extended bolts. I think the shorter bolts will be fine. Let's see. You know, the thing I do like about this, well, I guess you're not going to hit it. I'm going to say, is at least this extends out past the metal. Like, I don't like the detail tray, because even with like a protector, I just feel like it's waiting to impale your fender or your door. So this fat boy setup, so I got all, the only thing I don't have on this is the tool tray, but I got all the accessories. We got the height adjuster, we've got the backrest, we've got the extra bolstering on the side, so I want to say we're up to like 800 bucks now on this thing. This is not for the faint of heart. These are for the bros that use their tools on their tools. It's gonna be my new motto. I only use my tools to build the other tools, and I'm not going to use. It's the way to go. Matches nicely though with the blue stitching here. Alex got me hooked up. I wish I had a stool that I could be sitting on right now to build my stool. I'm committed now, but I should have just gotten a ratchet out 10 minutes ago. A ratcheting wrench. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's a comfy fit right there, bros. It's completely unnecessary, but I'm not sure why I would need it, but I like it. This kind of takes away the option though to go, let's see. Oh no, you can still roll it like this, like if you were doing the polishing setup. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I don't know, what do you think? It's worth 175 bucks. The other thing you could do, I don't know if you're working on something on the side maybe, just gives me options. Yeah, I'm just torn on the whole height adjuster though. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're using it for. Because, you know, working on cars, the height adjuster doesn't allow me to get as low as I'd like. But let's try this, bro. This is where it gets dicey as you get older. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know why I'm gonna have this. This is gonna be for napping. When I just don't want to do anything, I can just sit here. Yeah, this is good. If I'm like polishing my exhaust tips, you just lay here. Yeah. You can do some. Like if like people are doing work in here, like when Mike's working, I could just like lay here. Let's see about this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then you have the option if you're feeling a little too elevated, you can kind of go full. Wonder if it's good on your stomach. I'm a stomach sleeper. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, this could be good. Get your arm tucked in like this. Yep. It's a little tight on my thighs though. I need a little more room if I was gonna lay on my back or my stomach. It needs to be longer for this application. I'll just have to do a side like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then occasionally you can kind of like if you're really trying to milk it, you could like take out like one lug at a time. So you'd be like this, set it down, lay here for like 5 minutes, and do another lug. This could be good. This could be a good thing. Yeah. Anyway, that's a wrap. I'm stuck. You gotta really work on your abs if you're gonna be sliding around. That's a wrap on the worst video I've ever made. We'll see you on the next one. Vyper Chairs, available at obsessedgarage.com. This is good. We'll see you soon. How do I get out of this thing? Maybe I should have put the brake on it.